Hey everybody, Zach here for High Voltage Guitars. Today I want to dive into the Frank Brothers V.O Humbucker and P-90 pickups that they install in their guitars. I want to break down what makes these pickups special, what I think about them, and give you some playing examples. So, what makes the Frank Brothers V.O pickups so special? These pickups took inspiration from classic Kalamazoo wound pickups that we all know and love. But what the Frank Brothers did is took all of the institutional knowledge they've built over the years by installing pickups in their guitars from countless makers and distilled that down into what they think is the best representation of those classic designs and what works best in their guitars. A real focus on clarity and a balanced voice with a balanced mid-range was the goal. Also having a really nice output and balance between the neck and bridge positions. These pickups are wound by the Canadian pickup winder Tim McNelly, and usually the neck pickups are in the mid 7K resistance range and the bridge is in the low 8K resistance range. That gives you a really nice balance between neck to bridge. These pickups typically are not potted and really have that classic iconic 50s Kalamazoo wound pickup sound that you guys know and love. So what are my thoughts on the Frank Brothers V.O pickups? If you guys don't know, I am a huge pickup nerd, especially when it comes to humbuckers. I have installed countless numbers of pickups in my own personal guitars over the years, and a really good set of humbuckers is one of my favorite type of pickups to have in any guitar. I absolutely adore them. So when these pickups were coming out, the guys at Frank Brothers said they wanted me to try it and give them their honest feedback because they know that, let's face it, I'm a snob and I'm going to be a really harsh critic. But I was pleasantly surprised when they showed up in an arcade and I got to play them for the first time. I was really blown away by these pickups, and I don't say that lightly. I really have to like something to admit that I'm blown away by them. And I think these V.O pickups do that. The humbuckers have that air around the note, that thing that you look for when you're thinking about those classic PAF style pickups. There's a mid-range push, a balance and clarity, really great note separation without feeling muddy or too loose in the low end. They truly have that telly on steroids thing that so many people talk about, all while working really well in their guitars. The P-90 pickups have that same weight and grunt that you would hope for from a really good set of P-90s, all while still retaining that clarity, balance, and string separation. All the things that you want from that style of pickup are there. They just deliver the tone that you expect from these style of pickups, and I'm really impressed with not just how they sound, but how they balance and how they react to my playing. Both of these pickups are unpotted, so that gives them a really great amount of top end and clarity and note separation, and is something that I think is crucial when you're trying to nail those classic 50s pickup sounds. Of course, there is the caveat. Being unpotted, they can be a little microphonic and feedback if you have a lot of gain or you're playing with a lot of volume, so that's something to consider. All of the guitars that we've had with them have great pickup balance from neck to bridge. That's something that is really important to me. I don't like when I'm playing on the bridge and I flick up to the neck and it's really loud or way too bassy. It's just a complete shift in tone. And in the opposite end, if I'm playing on the neck and I'm getting that really nice sweet top end and then flick down to the bridge, I want it to have a little more power, more bite, more push, and remain tight without falling apart in the low end. All the things that you expect and you want from these pickups are there. So let's plug them in and let you guys hear them. I've got my Two-Rock Bloomfield drive plugged in, mic'd up with an SM7B, just running into Logic, really simple setup here to give you guys an honest representation of what these guitars actually sound like. I'll run through some clean sounds and some push sounds, and let me know what you think down in the comments. All right, guys, so that was a quick video overviewing the differences between these Frank Brothers V.O pickups. I think if you are looking at a Frank Brothers guitar and you're a little hesitant about how these pickups are gonna sound, then you have a better idea now in what they truly sound like, which is classic 50s sort of tone. They sound fantastic and they really work in these guitars. The Frank Brothers instruments are incredible. They play great, they sound great, they look great, and the people that make them are really incredible people too. So that's a big bonus. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you want to learn more about this stuff, go to highvoltageguitars.com. Feel free to send us an email or even give us a call. You can talk to me, Matthew, or the rest of the team, and we can walk you through all the details about these if you have any other questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.